Hi everyone, I'm MaryAnn. I'm a visual artist and voice coach from Singapore, currently in Singapore, and welcome to day 78 of my 100-day vlog series. So if you're someone who has a dream and you want to make it come true and you're not quite sure where to get started or how to get started, or you've started taking the journey and then you realize you're not sure whether it's really something for you and are you doing the right thing, well, I have been on this journey for many years now, and I'm here to share what I've learned and what I've realized so that maybe it can help you figure out whatever you're going through as you pursue your passion, as you create a worthy and meaningful purpose for your life, and as you make one of your dreams come true. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask them in the comments, or you can directly message me through any one of my social media links, which are in the write-ups attached to these videos. So the past couple of days I shared about how whenever we go after our dreams and when we start taking action on our dreams, things will somehow start falling into place and doors will start to open that we never expected before. And a lot of times we might write these off as coincidences, but they're not really coincidences. They are opportunities that have come along because we have taken steps in the direction that we want to go, and that causes some sort of like a butterfly effect or a ripple effect that leads to opportunities that we have been seeking that somehow appear and come our way. And this is something I've seen happen before when I've pursued some of my dreams, where things just somehow magically happen and opportunities just magically appear. And it may seem like, it's coincidence, but what I've learned is that it's because I've put in certain effort in the right direction that led to certain things opening up and certain opportunities coming my way. And that's why I think whatever dream you have, whatever it is that really calls out to you, whatever it is that you really, really, really want to get in your life right now and want to manifest in your life right now, just go for it, okay? Because a lot of times we stop ourselves thinking that we're not good enough, we're not ready, and we want to wait until there's a right time, or we want to wait till we take this course so that we can learn more about this thing, such that, so that we can do the dream that we want. And coming from my own experience, my advice and my encouragement to you would be, don't wait. Just take some steps to make things happen. And a very common thing that stops us is when we tell ourselves we're not good enough. And not good enough, I know it means many different things to different people. And one of the things that it typically means is that, we don't have the capability, or we don't have the talent, or we don't have the skill set that we need in order to manifest that dream. So you're thinking that you're not good enough to go after your dream. But when we think that way, we're not actually focusing on the things that we are good enough at that could get us one step closer to that dream. A lot of times when we have a dream, we think, we're already looking at the final picture. We're already seeing the final vision that we have of it, or what we think that dream is supposed to mean to us. And when we look at that, obviously you're not going to be able to get that yet because you haven't taken any action. You may not have the right skill set for it, you may not have the right capabilities for it yet, but that doesn't mean that you don't have anything. A lot of times when we say we're not good enough, we kind of unconsciously equate that to mean that we have nothing. That we have nothing and we can't even get started, when that's not true. So from my own experience, when I decided that I wanted to do my first solo exhibition, at that point in time, I had some new realizations about myself because I had just come out of a transformative program and I realized what was really holding me back. So I was in a very good and enthusiastic and anything is possible kind of space. So that really helped. And the other thing was I had a coach to work with me for 5 weeks to manifest this project. So that also helped. But what I didn't realize was that, the parts of me that believed that I wasn't good enough, that, thought that I didn't deserve it, whatever, was still there. And even though I had these things going for me, those things would still come up and stop me. And one of the ways that it came up to stop me was when I was painting these 30 paintings for my exhibition. So I set myself a goal to paint 30 paintings. And I met with my coach on the first day and we crafted my project plan and I got connected to why I'm doing this exhibition, and I was in a really, really amazing space, and I was like, okay, I'm so inspired, I'm ready to go. I go home, I paint 4 canvases of the sky, I put some clouds, and then that's when I got stuck. Because it's like, okay, I want to paint a castle, and then I tried painting a castle in acrylics and it was just looking terrible because I had virtually not much of an acrylic painting skill set. And that in that moment I panicked because I was like, how am I supposed to finish 30 paintings on canvas when I can't even paint a damn castle? So that was when I called my coach and I wanted to change my project into something else, and he basically told me, no, you know, find a way to make these paintings happen. Okay, I don't care whether you know how to paint or not, like you do whatever it takes to make it happen. Like use whatever you can, you know, use your blood if you need to. Like he's a sarcastic person, so that's what he literally told me. You know, even if you use your blood, okay, whatever it is, just make these 30 paintings happen. And after that call, I was just like, okay, fine. You know, I'm just gonna go online and Google some ideas to see how I can resolve this issue that I'm in. I looked at these ideas online, and a lot of them were also things that I didn't have any experience in. And so I took a pause, I took a breath, and I was like, okay, what can I do? What is something that I am good enough at that I can just use that as a way to get these paintings going? And at that point in time, you know, my drawing skills were slightly better than my painting ones. And so I decided, okay, I will do drawings of, you know, the castle, of some of the other items that I'm thinking of putting into this painting, and I will draw them on paper, and then maybe I'll use watercolor to color them in, or maybe even color pencil, I don't know. And then maybe I'll just glue this paper onto the canvas, and you know, that would be my painting. So it'll be like a mixed media collage, illustrated collage, whatever type of painting, right? And that's what I did. And that's how the 30 paintings came about, because I was willing to work with what I already had and what I knew that I was good enough in, and to work something out and to figure something out and to test things out and to see what happens. So what I'm sharing today is that don't let the thinking that you're not good enough stop you from going after your dream now, or stop you from starting on your dream now, or you know, keep you waiting until you've taken that course or until you have studied in that field before you can start taking action. There are so many things that you can start doing right here, right now, and there are already things that you are good enough at, okay, that you can get started. Notice that I said, you know, not so much things that you're good at, but things that you're good enough at that you can get started. So don't get so fixated on, you know, not good enough, but instead start thinking about what is it you're good enough at that can allow you to start taking action on whatever your dream is. And then anything else that you don't have yet, anything else that you don't know yet, there's always ways to find help. There's always ways to find someone who can teach you or show you something. There's YouTube, there's Google, and I'll talk more about that tomorrow. So if you have enjoyed today's video, subscribe to my channel on YouTube or like my Facebook page wherever you're seeing this on. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask them in the comments, or you can directly message me through any one of my social media links which are in the write-ups attached to these videos. And I will see you tomorrow.